Hello and welcome to Whiskey with Rye, where every week we talk about the distillery, the mash bill, and the nose and taste three different ways: straight, with water, and on the rocks. This week, I'm with Uncle Nearest 1856 Premium Whiskey. So there are a couple of cool stories about this bottle, one personal and one just in general about the whiskey. The first personal story is I have no clue where it came from. It just showed up one day. Didn't order it, or at least didn't pay for it that I can find. No one that I know is owning up to it, or at least not yet. Maybe they will in the comments here. It's just here, which is cool, right? Yeah. So Uncle Nearest is named after the African American that is said to have taught Jack Daniels how to distill, and obviously led to the Jack Daniels Whiskey Company. It's also said that he is the one that perfected the maple charcoal filtering process that Jack Daniels and Lincoln County, I think it's the Lincoln County process itself. So what they do is when they filter the whiskey, they pour it through maple charcoal to mellow it as well as filter it. It comes in at 100 proof, 7-year-old minimum according to the website, but the mash bill is not disclosed, so we don't know specifically what's in here. They do have a couple different products. Like I said, this one is the 1856. And there'll be a picture here for you. So this is a fresh crack. Haven't been in this bad boy at all. I do like the packaging. I like that they stayed away as I go into the trash can down here. I do like that they stayed away from Jack Daniels as much as possible in presentation of the whiskey. It does have the stars from the Tennessee flag, just to let you know that it is a Tennessee whiskey, right? Award-winning American whiskey, handmade in Tennessee, maple charcoal filtered, aged in charred oak barrels. Again, 100 proof. So, kind of cool story that goes along with all of it. It's a little bit of history. So make sure you check that out. I won't go into the full story, but there is some good information out there. It seems like they're doing some good stuff. So, like I said, it is a fresh crack. Hopefully I can get into the bottle even, because I don't have my knife on me. Insert 4 years later gift. There we go. Wait for it. Yeah, that was a good one. Okay. I'm looking forward to this one already. Just off the nose on the cork. So give you an idea of the color as we pour in. These are Glen Canyons. Just remember that. Pouring our straight, and then our rocks pour as well. Put that there. Yeah, this is gonna have some fun. All right, let's jump into the nose. So immediately on the nose, it's like a dusty chocolate. As weird as that sounds, like dusty milk chocolate. But it's not oak. It's almost like a cedar. Like a cedar closet, and you're sneaking a Hershey's bar in there. Apparently my watch is on. And I'm just kind of living right there. Like, it's not really changing. Maybe a little bit of butterscotch, and caramel on there. It's a very nice nose. Yeah, really nice. It is a little sharp on the front end. but definitely, you know, it's definitely approachable. Yeah, it is a bit sharp in the back of the throat. It does have that sweetness that caramel and butterscotch fills up more, as well as the wood spice is definitely there as well. So it kind of pings, the alcohol kind of pings in the back of the throat, and then levels out to a sweet taste to wood spice at the refinish, or I get the finish. It's kind of a false finish. And as you go back to it more, that initial spike levels out and becomes more round. The sweetness lingers, but it's kind of a savory sweetness, almost like a salty sweet, kind of like a teriyaki or a soy sauce sweetness. So it's not a sugar sweetness. Kind of a savory, sweet caramel taste with some wood spice. No, I like that. So now we're going to jump into our water and our rock spore. So for the rocks, Candy and Yeti. And we don't need to add too much water because it is 100 proof already. Um, so just a couple drops, especially because there's not that much as is. Ooh, that is really nice. It opens up into a little more savory as well as more floral. So there's definitely like a perfumey scent aspect on the nose now. But it's also a little deeper. A little bit darker smell. The chocolate is gone. I do get kind of that meaty smell now. But that caramel sweetness does show back up. So the water brings out the spice a bit more. The caramel is there on the front of the tongue. And then it kind of retreats back into a peppery finish. I'd be curious if there's rye, and if so, what percentage? I also don't, yeah, so I have no idea what the grain, the mash bill is on this. So it could be a lot of rye, it could be no rye, and it could just be the barrel spice I'm picking up. That one gave me a little bit of citrus. So the water does open it up. It does knock off that sharpness right at the beginning. Yeah, that's nice. So now, we'll jump into the rock spore. And just super caramely. Super, super caramely. And really mellowed it out, really softened it. Not in a bad way. It's not too much softness, but it's a lot of baking spice now. Yeah, a lot of baking spice, cinnamon in there, and then the wood spice finish at the end. So weirdly, I think first time ever, I think this is two in a row. I would go on the rocks with water and then straight. So this may have been a whiskey designed to be served on the rocks, or it's just a coincidence. But no, I have really enjoyed this, actually. So make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment below, please. And we will hopefully see you next time for something different. Till then, cheers.